2 should look familiar from your homework. You've got a construction worker and he drops the tool from the top of a building. The height of the tool is a function of time modeled by the equation. How many seconds time does it take before the tool is at a height of 40 feet? So this one, you set the height equal to the equation, and we're solving for t time. That's how we set it up. What we do to get t alone here. Minus 200 from both sides first. Then we should get negative 160 equals negative 16t squared. What's next? Yep, and this is going to become a positive number. We get 10 equals t squared. How do I get rid of a square? Square root both sides. Your answer should be the square root of 10, which I got was about 3.1. Label it. We just solved for time, and that's 10 seconds. That's number 2 from the review. Number 12, 13, and 14, they're not factorable. They are not factorable, so I use quadratic formula. So A is 3, B is 4, C is negative 3, and then we're going to plug it in to quadratic formula. Does that help us with 12? Quadratic formula for 12, 13, and 14. Any other questions? Okay, keep working. We'll check in again. So number six, I would just factor out a greatest common factor of 2x. 2x, well, this has to be 2x, this has to be 1. And so now it's two things multiplying together. So I set each one equal to 0 and solve. Okay? You don't need quadratic formula for number 6. Greatest common factor. Decimals. Okay. Yes, Declan?
I wasn't sure about number 14 either.
Number 14. I ended up getting like this expression when I simplified.
Yeah, I got to that. So you just need to like decimal.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you're going to want to do this part in your calculator. I got this answer and this one. What other questions do we have from the review?
I just need help seeing where I went wrong.
Let's look at number 7. Please stop what you're doing. I think we need to review factoring. A lot of you guys use quadratic formula, which is fine. But on the test, we might ask you to factor it and solve for the x values. This one is unique because all these values are divisible by 3. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull out a greatest common factor. Greatest common factor was part of Unit 6, the first part before the final. Everything is divisible by 3. So I'm going to pull out a 3 because 3 times x squared is 3x squared. And 3 times 6x is 18x and so on. That's the first step I'm going to do. Then I'm going to factor the inside expression. When you factor, your c should go on the top, your b should go on the bottom. And now I'm thinking, what two values multiply to be 9, but add to be 6? And that's going to be 3 and 3. I still have this 3 on the outside times x plus 3 times x plus 3 equals 0. This is where I set things equal to 0, only when I'm factoring. I'm going to set x plus 3 equal to 0. It's a duplicate. I only get one x-intercept for number 7.
Yeah, I got it.
You don't have to write x equals negative 3 twice. So don't forget, this is called factoring with zero product property. You can use quadratic formula, right? A lot of you have been using that. But if we ask you to factor, this is what I'm talking about, okay? Test Tuesday.